One of the issues people have in the music industry is finding the playlist and basically getting the streams and plays to their own songs. So in this video, I'll be showing you one tool that can actually help to find the playlist, the organic playlist, so no bot and not fake playlist, the organic ones, and this will basically help your music elevate and have the people listen to it. The tool we are going to talk about is the Playlist Supply. Let's jump into the screen and let me show you how this tool works. So as soon as you open Playlist Supply and you log yourself in, you have this window that you can see here from the picture. Now Playlist Supply is the tool that helps you find the playlist you're looking for. And of course, you can also filter the playlist and find the ones that can actually elevate your music online. So right after you log in, you can see this search bar here where you can type genre, mood, activity. You can also type a certain artist or certain genre or whatever you're basically looking for. Below you have different criteria. So you can search by email, you can do broad search, you can search by social media including Instagram, you can click here on similar artists, which is very interesting. You can type artist name, let's imagine possibly Night Level or To Scratch, and then search the playlist around that artist. You have the organic search, which is quite unique and we'll be diving more into what it does, and you have a brand new video playlist for YouTube. Being a search engine that really did an amazing job for Spotify playlist, Playlist Supply decided to go a step further by allowing you to search for YouTube playlists. So this is their brand new feature. So in this case I searched for chill genre and I selected YouTube video playlist. Now, as we can see here, we have many playlists here. On YouTube, we can monitor their name, we can monitor the views, we have how many videos they have, what's the channel name that created that playlist, we have the links, we have all the contact info we need. So a very important thing to remember about Playlist Supply, that Playlist Supply is a search engine for playlists. Now for this case, I selected the email criteria and I searched for rap playlists. As you can see, it's super simple and it displayed all the rap playlists that it could find for your music. So now you can see the name of the playlist, you can see the followers, you can see how many tracks it has, the owner's name, you can also see the email, you have some socials, everything you basically need for that playlist. So now let's get more specific. You also have this like little box, so you can for example select different playlists and then export them as a PDF, Excel, CSV, you can copy them, you can do many different ways in order to save those playlists. You can go beyond those basic tools and you can select different playlists and then save them to your playlist database, which unlocks more tools. But we'll be diving into that a bit later. Now I mentioned that the Playlist Supply has a very unique feature, and the feature that basically can filter the best possible playlist you can find online, which is this organic search. Now this organic search allows you to basically write an artist name that you for example like to listen or that your music sounds similar to. Let's take for this case Night Level, which is the artist I really like to listen. And then organic search within Playlist Supply will find the playlist around this specific artist in the Discovered On section from his own profile. Discovered On playlists are the best playlists for the algorithm, and this is how you can get a lot of streams, a lot of new people and new audience around your music. So this is the best way to grow as an artist, and I always suggest this to my clients and this specific tool. So I typed Night Level, I selected organic search and I click here on search. Now we have the Discovered On playlists here that work great for the algorithm, so you can also target them and you can also reach out to them and get your music pitched to those playlists. This is the best way to grow your music. You can also save them to your playlist database and unlock more tools there. So now let's see what you get within the playlist database. So once you have the playlist database opened, you can do many more things using Playlist Supply. So for example, you can do a health check and you can do that follower history. Now health check basically checks how healthy that specific playlist is and how real it is. So it will tell you if it's a bot playlist or is it a really good playlist. Personally, I would say that any percentage you get over 20% is a very good percent to look for. So here we have different playlists that I did my health check on. And to do that, it's very easy. You can just click on this button, it will take you 1 credit to do this, and you'll be basically sure if the playlist is good or not. After you check that, you have the email, you have the socials, and you have all the data you need to contact and basically pitch your music to this specific playlist. A step further, is that you can also check the follower history. So for example, in this playlist, we can check the history and we can see if the playlist had some changes within the followers that are quite unusual, which is this right here. This is suspicious, but it doesn't mean that the playlist is bad. So for example, if you have a lot of bumps like this, the playlist would be bad. In this case, this playlist might be good. Let's take another example. So let's go for this playlist right here. Now we can see that this playlist has a very natural growth, and it means that this is a very good playlist. And as we can see, the health score, it's pretty high. Let's go for the upper one, which has the 95% of health. Let's see the history. As we can see, it has a very natural growth, and this is a very good playlist. So this is what you can also do for your playlist. You can also remove some playlists if you wish. You can also add more, or you can also update the playlist when you add some more. Now, when we are at the playlist database, we have a section for Spotify playlist, and we can also select this YouTube playlist. Now we have the playlist that we save, and we can save them easier and then contact them and basically try pitch our music to those playlists and get our music heard. An amazing feature within Playlist Supply that I really like and I always advise to my clients is to use this playlist wet. Now, using playlist wet, you can schedule health checks for your playlist. So for example, you can save multiple of them and then click on schedule playlist wet. Depending on how many playlists you selected, that amount of credits will be deducted from your total credits amount, which is super simple to understand. But now let's understand why Playlist Supply exists and why you actually need it, because that's the main reason. So as someone who went through the industry the hard way, very hard way, which is finding the playlist all manually, we didn't have these tools back in the day. I had to write all the emails by myself, but first I had to find the playlist, which is a nightmare for me. And then I had to manually do all of this and do over and over again a lot of bot playlists, which annoyed me. So this is the tool that will help you to first prevent yourself from having bot playlists. You'll be only pitching to the right ones and the process will be much faster. This is why you need Playlist Supply. Thank you very much for watching the video. I hope you liked Playlist Supply. It's an amazing tool and I highly suggest to check it out. If you want some demo or tutorial, feel free to reach out to their team. They're super responsive and very great people to work with. So they'll be very happy to show you a tutorial and a demo about this tool. Let me know in the comments what you think about Playlist Supply and see you in the next video.